Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to Spyro, Year of the Dragon. Moving on to Cloud Spires. Where is there no... Ah, you look like an NPC of some sort.
The Rhinox have shut down our cloud generator, and I may never see a rainbow again.
Yeah, see, honestly, I kind of wish that they had kept with Ripto's Rage where you get like the little story. That may actually be why I like Ripto's Rage more than this one. Just because like it has like that little cutscene at the beginning and end of every level. It's so nice, right? I don't know why they would cut it out. It seems like an awfully weird thing to be like, you know what? People probably didn't like that. And I can't imagine that it took like... oh, didn't make it. That it took like a huge amount of extra effort to do. I mean, like, obviously it's extra work. But I mean, like, overall, right?
If my wings were big and strong like yours, I could easily glide across here.
Thanks, buddy. Where am I gliding to? Over there. Making sure I got all my gems. Because they do like to hide gems. Good. Also, I don't know if I called... Oh, shit. Achievements, right. What's achievements? Moving up in the world. No, right. Head in the clouds. Glide for 5+ seconds and land safely. Alright, that's not bad. You also got these guys here, which are fucking ridiculous. I imagine they have lightning bolts. They're dressed like fucking opera singers, right? And they have lightning bolts. And I don't know why they decided to go with opera for the cloud level, but I mean, hey, all the more power to them, right? I also, in between last part and this part, I actually watched another stream that somebody did of the Reignited trilogy. They were doing the full playthrough, but...
The armor those enemies are wearing protects them from your dragon flame. If you hold down the charge button, you can defeat them with your charge attack.
He was doing the whole, like, all 3 games all at once, like, one after the other. I only watched the first 2 games, though. Because, like, I mean, it's not like this is blind. Like, I did play the fuck out of Spyro. It was weird, though, watching him play it, right? Because, like, there were certain things where it's like... Like, he got his ass kicked by Gulp just as much as I did. Which was always nice to see. It's always nice to see because, like... Then you know you're not the only one, you know? It's like, oh, man, this guy really fucking laid into me. And then, like, you see somebody else who also gets killed by that guy or something, and it's like, oh, thank God, it's not just me. It's not just me who sucks at this. It was really weird, though, because, like, there was certain stuff that he did better than me on, and then there was other stuff where I did way better than him on. Ow, what? Oh, it didn't even fucking hurt. Maybe because I wasn't... Do they actually hurt, then? Maybe they're just meant to, like, blow you off of platforms, which I guess would be annoying. Oh, that one was cute. Which I guess would be annoying, but I don't know. Weird. Maybe I was, like, at the edge of it, so, like, they gave it to me. I didn't get hit by, like, the full brunt of it. But yeah, it was interesting. There was actually a point in it where in Robotica Farms in the second game, right? The little, like, the metal box that you blow up with the rocket, apparently he, in all the times that he had played it, like 50+ times according to him, he never knew that that rocket was up there. Like, apparently whenever he played it, he would always just... Can the flame work too? Yeah. He would always use the supercharge to get it going. Hello, moneybags.
Well, if it isn't my favorite dragon. The sorceress has put me in charge of guarding these bellows. However, I might look the other way if I was distracted. Counting gems. Oh, yes. Precious, precious gems. Well then, Spyro, you may now use the bellows anytime you wish. Best of luck on your little egg hunt.
Now, I thought that as well, like, when we first came in here. I thought, like, hey, why did they change those? Isn't that gonna fuck up shit? It does. Because these are supposed to be bellows. They are not. Bellows kind of need, like... Because, like, the whole point of bellows is to, like, blow air. underneath those things is completely open. These are not bellows in the slightest.
Remember, to get your longest glide, press the jump button at the very top of your jump, and use the action button to hover at the end of your glide.
Thanks, Zoe. Also, I changed my camera from passive mode to active mode, hoping that maybe that'll help me with my charging, because I kept having issues with it, and maybe it was because of that. Because apparently, because I think in the originals, now once again, this was because of the stream, I'm pretty sure he said that, I don't know, because he said that that's how he remembered playing it. So like, I don't know if that's because that's just how he played it, or... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that maybe is better. So like, I don't know if maybe that's just how he played it, or if that was like, or if that was the default maybe in the original. Because I mean, I could see that as well.
Oh, you activated the bellows. Maybe I can get the cloud generator working again.
Maybe. Man, did you see that? The egg came out. Who shoved an egg down there?
The Rhinox must have been using this thing to clog up the cloud generator.
So, also during the stream, he pointed out that in the first game, you fight Norks, obviously. In the second game, it's just the enemies that are there. Like, each world had its own enemies. But in this one, it's Rhinox.
Our sun has gone out. We can make a new one with our lava fusion cauldron and 3 sun seeds, but they keep burning out before we can get them in the pot. Step on the switch to get a fresh sun seed and keep flaming it until you get it into the pot.
I do believe that the sun seeds move, like, you flame them and then they move, like, it's not based on what you flame them at. But anyway, when he said that, right, it got me thinking that because like I have one for the Game Boy Advance I play a lot too. I don't remember what it's called though. Attack of the Rhinox maybe? Anyway, the weird thing about that, which is why I'm bringing it up, is in that one, you fight Ripto, but he uses Rhinox, but the enemies are Rhinox. And I guess that makes, like, I can understand why they would do that, maybe. I don't understand why they would bother, like, why they would use Ripto and Rhinox and not the Sorceress and Rhinox, because there's no, like, real, like, connection between Ripto and the Sorceress. I mean, like, none, as far as I know. Like, you fucking straight up murdered Ripto, for one. Like, you dropped him into a pit of lava. So, I mean, like, there's no way, it's not like he came back from that, but apparently he did. But yeah, I mean, it's a very good game. I like it. I still play it every now and then. When I feel like a Spyro game. So yeah, these guys here, if you let them sit still, eventually they'll, like, start to burn out, like that. And you just flame them. You just follow along and flame them when they get close enough. It's not that hard. Every time you put one in, the next one will take a different path. I think they might start to burn out faster as well. No, that seems about the same amount. But yeah, like, as long as you keep up with them, it's fine. It's not all that difficult. They may have even made it easier, and then if they go through one of those flame spouts, it also, you know, keeps them alive for a little bit longer. I want to say that this used to be more challenging. I don't know if maybe they I don't know, like maybe they let, oh no, there he goes. Maybe it was always just the last one that was challenging. I don't know. I also like how that one sits, like, yeah, see, like, they change how fast they burn out, it seems. There you go. I feel like that was still a little bit easier, though. But that was another thing watching the stream. I'm going to bring up the stream a lot because I watched it, so there were certain sections where it's like, oh, they made this a lot easier.
Now that's
or
what I call a sun. Here, you can have the this last sunseed as a souvenir. I think it might be a dud, though.
But he'd be like, oh man, they made this a lot easier. Or, oh man, they made this so much harder. Now, I don't know if maybe it was because, like he had just played them as well. Like, he had just done a different stream where he played the original Spyro trilogy, one after the other. And I do believe that also with that... Oh, where the fuck am I going? Oh, I didn't realize that was this. Okay, I was wondering where this was.
We usually wake up our rain cloud at the crack of dawn, but these mischievous spirits are stopping our bells from ringing.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Am I... Well, no. No. Okay. So, like, I don't know if maybe that was it. Nope, okay. I don't know what the fuck happened the first time then, because I swore I held down the first time. I don't know if you have to do this all in one go or not. It seems like something that you would have to, right? Oh. Oh, fucking missed them. Maybe not then, because I mean it doesn't seem to be resetting at all. There it is. But yeah, so like there were certain things that he said were a lot easier that I had a little bit more challenge with, and then he said then there was a couple things, like most notably the...
Do you want this doodad? It fell out of the belfry.
The yak in Metropolis. The achievement is obviously to do that without being hit. He had so much issue with that. Like, I did it, I didn't do it in the video, but I did it on my second, maybe third, I want to say it was my second attempt, but it could have been my third. But either way, it was like 2, maybe 3 attempts. It took him so many attempts, because like he just kept going, because the whole point of the stream was he was going to get all the achievements in it too, right? Now, the stream he did before the game was actually released. So I mean, the achievement list wasn't even active on the Xbox at that point. It's like, when he finished the first game, he thought he was missing like 15 gamer score. It turned out that he actually had like an extra 15 gamer score on there, but he couldn't actually see the achievements. Like, he was getting them, and it would show that it's like, oh, you've gained this many achievement, or like this much gamer score, in the past month, right? And as far as he knew, like that was the only thing he had played this month, but he ended up with like an extra 15 gamer score. He didn't know where it came from. Either way, he still knew what, there it is, what all the achievements were. So he tried until he got it. But yeah, it took him like 10 plus attempts to do it. But he kept like fucking freaking out, right? Where it's like, oh, I don't know what to do here. You know, like as soon as he would get down to like the last couple bombs, like mainly because like he did point this out, and once he said it, it kind of clicked in my head that it was, you know, that was in fact the thing. Where when the yak, I think I may have even brought it up. Like the bombs that the yak throws like straight ahead. When you flame those, they don't go straight back at him. Like, I want to say that as long as you flamed a bomb, it would basically, like, heat seek onto the yak. Let's see, is there anything else in here? I don't think so. Nah, he's pointing to the exit. Okay. And, like, when he said that, I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. So they did, in fact, make the yak significantly harder. Isn't there a way to open the gate, maybe? Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. There's... I want to say that there was more whirlwinds. Like, wasn't these things active to do something? Maybe just the one over there. Okay, well that's fucking worthless. Maybe if I just glide over here, it'll open the gate. Open! Nope. Well, okay, I just go back to there. Okay, so this takes me there. which is no good. That doesn't help me. This one takes me over there. Doesn't give me enough height to make it there. Here it is. I knew there was another way up. But yeah, it was just weird. The other weird thing is he, like with the speedways, right? He got a good amount of them. Either I wasn't paying very much attention because I was doing other stuff at the same time. So I may have missed him doing some shit, but it did seem like he was getting most of the speedways on like the first or second attempt, and there was quite a few of them that took me a few attempts to get. Although I don't, oh, maybe not. I don't know. Either way, he got the one speedway time trial. He actually, like, for the skill point, he actually nailed it on his first attempt, which was pretty fucking impressive. Hey, there's all my money. That should have been the last egg. There it is. Perfect. Oh, look at that. You can actually... Hang on. Look at that. You can actually see the little portal up there. I don't know if that was actually a thing in the original. Or you could... Where they actually had a thing up there.
At last, my portal is working again. Come visit me at the Tiki Lodge.
So yeah, like, you just talk to them once you have enough eggs. And the magic from the dragon from the dragon's hatching, you know, lets the portals activate. I want to say this is the one that we can't do. I don't think that they're, like, because obviously in the second one with the abilities, there was generally 2, I think, things that you couldn't complete in the first or second world until you got the ability from the second or third world. Because in the first one, it was the hub world and Glimmer. You couldn't complete without climb. In this version, anyway. One thing that made me happy is he also brought up the fact that you couldn't do the little glidey trick anymore. Oh fuck, I never did the glide in the other one. We'll go back and do that after. Unlock the locked treasure chest, okay. Now what was that? Oh right, there's also skill points though that I haven't been checking out. Molten Crater, assemble tiki heads, supercharge the wall. Okay. I don't know what either of those really mean.
Rhinox are running rampant around here, but I can't get anyone out of the Tiki Lodge long enough to do anything about it.
I think you can flame like the little flowers too, can't you? Oh, but they come back. Fuck you. I see your shit. But yeah, so then like in the second world you needed head bash and you couldn't do, you could do the hub, right? I think so, yeah. You couldn't do Fracture Hills or Shady Oasis without head bash though. I think that's it. This one here, I think they lowered that down to 1. So like you can't do this one without Sergeant Bird, who you unlock in the next world. And I don't remember what one you can't do in the second one. I imagine once we get to it, I'll be like, oh right, that one. But we'll see whether or not my memory will hold true. Oh nice, I can. Oh god. Okay, you know what? Let's take care of you first. Indiana Jones wannabe. Ow! Frick. That hurt. Riki. I think the enemies in this, like the big guys like that, I want to say they're not as easy to dodge as the guys in the other games. Because like the guys in the other games, it was very easy to draw out an attack so that you could then like get like just follow up behind it and wipe them out, right? I don't think it's as easy in this game. Man, those flowers are gonna really, and the little slug things are really gonna fuck me up in this game. So I'm gonna be thinking that there's something over there.
Be sure to keep your friend Sparks the Dragonfly healthy, Spyro. If his health is low, torch a little creature like the slug below me to release a butterfly.
It's so brutal. You flame a small creature to get an even smaller creature out of it so that your dragonfly has food. Like, Jesus Christ. It's absolutely brutal. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. But yeah, we'll go back and definitely get the and get that achievement. I will show that one. I don't know. The shitty part about that is I'm gonna have to go through like the entire level again, because I mean, obviously it wasn't something that you had to do in the original. Like, none of the achievements are based on anything that you did in the original game. Some of them in like the first game, even. There's the key. It's shit that you had literally no. Oh, that's what the Tiki Heads is. We can't do that skill point right now either. Because I do believe that's what you do with Sergeant Bird. I think he flies around. And you have to, like, pick up the Tiki Heads. And I imagine assemble the Tiki Heads means not put them where they're supposed to go, but, like, bring them all and put them, like, in one spot, maybe? I don't know. Hey, achievement. That was an easy one. Key move. See, like, that's one right there. Not a rare achievement. Why? Because it's part of 100%ing the game. And it's super fucking easy. I feel like a lot of people who play this game also probably went for, like, the 100% but didn't care about the achievements. And, you know, I understand that. Like, you wanted to play Spyro, you didn't want to go for achievements. But for the most part, none of the achievements are really... Like, there's some achievements that obviously will, like, you gotta go a little bit out of your way to get, but overall, it's fucking nothing. Like, supercharge the wall. Is that this place that has that section? Maybe.
They were giving them away at the Tiki Lodge last night.
Man, these guys look also like a lot more, you know, humanoid, I want to say, than the Tiki Heads in the or than like the Tikis in the original. So I don't know if maybe they made the Tiki Heads like actually these guys' heads or what, but if they did, Jesus Christ, Sergeant Bird's level is going to be even more brutal. Yeah, Sergeant Bird's currently not here. Whatever, I knew that. There's money bags. Oh, that has to be this section that I'm thinking of. That has to be what's behind money bags. I'm thinking of a section, it's like, I think it's mostly supercharged. You chase a bunch of egg thieves down in it. I think that might be what's behind money bags. So yeah, we won't be able to 100% the level. We won't be able to get all the gems. We won't be able to get all the eggs. There's one egg in Sergeant Bird's area. There's
just in time.
Probably money.
I saw 2 egg thieves run through this door. Well, actually, they paid me to guard their hideout, but that's irrelevant. I'll happily let you through the gate to chase them down for a small finder's fee. Thank you, Spyro, and best of luck catching those dastardly egg thieves.
Why would anyone ever trust Moneybags? Like, they know that he just works for the highest bidder.
Are you the dragon looking for all those eggs? Because I saw a shifty-looking character with one over there.
Yeah, I see him. I don't think you can regular charge the wall that they're talking about. I think behind the wall that they're talking about, right? Like, for the supercharge the wall. Also, I think, yeah, you catch this one normally, and then once you catch him, the second one shows up and turns on the supercharge. I don't think you can regular charge it, but there's an egg behind it. So once again, that's probably, well, I was going to say it's probably not a rare achievement, but that's a skill point, that's right. Maybe you can regular charge it then, because I don't think they had based any skill points on, like, because, like, I don't think they based any skill points on just do, like, the thing. I'm pretty sure they were all, like, actually, like, hey, do this thing in this level, not, like, just play the level. Like, some of the achievements are just 100% the level. I don't think any of the skill points were like that, though. This guy, man, let me tell you. These guys are a pain in the ass. But they did make these guys significantly harder to chase down. And once again, on the stream I watched, he did bring up that they did that. He also pointed out why, which is just their paths aren't as janky. Like, they now run like a smooth path.
Hey, there goes another one. He was really fast. Maybe if I activate the supercharge, you'll be able to catch him.
Maybe. What was I say? Oh, yeah. But yeah, like, they just made it, because, like, before the thieves used to have, like, really janky, like, fucking, like, 90-degree turns at times, which was absolutely brutal for them. Like, because all you would need to do is just not do, like, a hard turn. Like, generally, for the most part, you would end up chasing them down. Like, for example, this one, right? Like, you would end up doing, like, 1, maybe 2 loops of it to learn, like, where they would do those turns, and then you would just, like, fucking annihilate them. Yeah, he did. Fuck. I fucking missed them. I caught up to him and then fucking missed them. But yeah, like, that's all that it would end up doing. There it is. Oh, wow. He went fucking flying. But yeah, you would just learn where they would do, like, the really sharp turns. And then you'd be good to go. So, now there is a bunch of money around here. There's a... I want to say... 4 out of 6, yeah. So, behind the supercharged wall is an egg. But there may actually be 2. Because I... Well, maybe not. Because I remember there being also... That's the wall right there. I want to say that there's also... oh, right there. This thing. Now, I wonder if they're going to let you do like you did... Like you could do in the original. Yeah, okay, they do. Because that's what you used to do in the original, too. It's like, oh, man, how am I going to, like... Do I have to run a loop or anything? No, just aim sideways across the supercharge and it lets you have it. Okay, there that is. Which is nice. I mean, the fact that the supercharge actually has nothing to do with the arrows. Oh, fuck. Look at that. You can't run against it, though. There it goes. Boosh. Skill point. Oh, there's actually just another fucking one-up in here. Is there... Maybe... Is there another... I could have swore there was one with an egg behind it. But maybe that's in a different level. I mean, there is obviously only so much you can do with Spyro. So, I mean, odds are there are some eggs that are very similar to each other. I mean, there are eggs also that are just, like, sitting out in the open, and it's like, why bother? I have to imagine that the eggs are just kind of, like, there. You know, where there's, like, no actual challenge to getting them. You just gotta, like, walk over and pick them up. It's for balancing reasons, probably. Where it's like, you need, like, 10 eggs to open up this portal. So we're gonna... And then, like, they've made all, like, the... unique eggs, and then we're like, man, we need, like, it's like, this is like real, it's like you only need to do like 1 level to unlock all of them. It's like, well, if we bump that up, then we can just throw like a couple more eggs around. I'm just doing a, oh fuck, a quick death here. Oh no, I lived. Okay, let's see. I guess Sparks will tell me if there's any more in here. I'm still not used to having Sparks this early in this game. Okay, so that'll be it for this time. Apparently there's 2 in Sergeant Bird. I could have swore there was only the 1. Oh, there's also probably more money in here. Yeah. Oh. And then he's pointing... yeah, right at Sergeant Bird. So yeah, that should be it for this level then. I hate that they don't they don't put an even number. Like the fact that we're at 1091 for gems. Okay. So I'm going to go from here, and I'm going to glide that way, because you need to glide for 5 seconds, right? 5+ seconds, and land safely is the thing, right? So I figured this here is the high, like, you can't get any higher than this. And I don't think you can get any lower than over there, like where you started, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe. Did I do it? Hey, achievement. Awesome. Okay, there we go. 5-second glide. That was easy enough. Okay, we'll go knock out the speedway. Oh god, I forgot about that. Yeah, so... So unfortunately, that's how Sparks talks, and you talk to him in every speedway. But yeah, this year, it says that there's 2 challenges. Really, there's 3. So you have Time Attack, which is your standard speedway, which we'll do first. Yeah. That's the easiest, but maybe not the fastest. So the achievement in this one has to do with the second challenge. The guidebook for this one, or the skill point. Oh, look at that. They don't even have the fucking time trial speed. Nice. So all I gotta do is just fucking do it. I don't have to worry about doing it quickly, or... Well, I mean, obviously I have to do it somewhat quickly. Because unlike in the other ones, you don't gain time, which I guess means nothing overall. The fact that, like, you don't get time, you get... Like, it's just a timer, and you have to kill or destroy everything within the time limit or whatever, right? Which is more or less what you had before. It's just nice this time because you don't have to worry about, like... I don't know. I find it nicer. Because it's like... You just know how much time you have. It's like, oh man, I've got like 30 seconds left. It's like, will that be enough time? It's like, yeah, will be. I mean, it literally has to be because that's how much time you have. Oh. These butterflies look like little fucking aliens. So, I mean, obviously you can go up and down to kill the butterflies, like get the top one, then the bottom one. They are spaced like that, but since there's no time limit, I'm just gonna get the top, then the bottom, and job done. These speedways are a lot easier. I think quit just takes me back to Sparks, right? Yeah. Oh, nice. They were impressed, so they gave me Sabina. I want to say these speedways are significantly easier than in the, like the time attack is a lot easier than they were. So this here's the second challenge. It's the same in every one. It's just a race. You race different things. If you get close enough to them, you can flame them and slow them down. There are also these stars here, which give you a little speed boost. You don't have to follow the red dots. The red dots are there for you so that you know where to go. You want to hit... You don't have to hit every boost to win. And there is another power-up around. I don't know if maybe it's not in this particular one. But there is another power-up that makes an appearance in the races. There you go. See, if you flame them, it does slow them down. There's the achievement for this level, by the way. It's just to hit 4 stars in 1 lap. Oh, lap 2. But there's a rocket that you can get, and it just heat seeks onto whoever's in... I think whoever's in front of you. I don't know if it's like who you're pointing at, or if it is just like, since I'm in 4th, it would heat seek to 3rd. Like, I don't really remember. There's not very many opportunities where you would get the opportunity to heat seek to a place that's not directly in front of you, so... Or that you would want to heat seek to a place that's not directly in front of you. As you can see, the butterflies go through the speed boost as well. Like I said, I don't think you need to... Like, you don't need to hit every single speed boost to do it. But it does... But you need to hit the majority of them at least. Like, right there, I made it to 4th place from 6th, I think, in the first lap. And then from lap 2 to the final lap, I made it to 3rd. Like, I gained a spot. Because, yeah, these guys, the person in 1st, or the butterfly in this case, in 1st, you race different things in every raceway, or in every, speedway. They're fucking brutal. Like, they go through the majority of them themselves, and they all start in front of you. Like, right there. I need to retry already, because he fucking did it. So there are little shortcuts you can take that will let you like get ahead of them. Obviously the speed boosts help a lot. Like you want to try and hit all the speed boosts. Like I missed the first one. You want to try and take the corners as sharp as you can. Like Spyro turns pretty fucking hard, so it's usually not too difficult like to just like fucking whip through it like I was just doing there and just be like, I'm over here now. Like you want to make a beeline. The butterflies, the racers, the other racers, unless they're going off course for a boost, they will always follow the red dots. They will not veer off the red dots unless they're going for a boost. I don't think they can get the rocket power up. If they do, they don't use it on you, or at least they never used to. Apparently, if you miss, I guess if you missed a, when you missed a ring in the original, did it just immediately end it, or did it let you go back? Because I mean, by all means, it shouldn't just end it on you. You should have the opportunity to go back and grab it. I mean, obviously at that point, maybe they did, and in this one here, they were just nicer about it and just ended it. Because, like, let's face it, if you, I think that kind of evened itself out, honestly. Because I'm almost in 4th already, and I'm like right at the beginning of the lap too, so. Like if you, oh fuck. See, I lost a lot of ground with that bonk to my noggin there. Shit. Come on. Fuck you. Okay. 1st, 2nd, 3rd looks like they're pretty close to, although 2nd and 3rd looks like they're close together. I can't actually see 1st. Oh god, that was a weird drift that Spyro just did. Fuck, I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Shit. But yeah, just like in Ripto's Rage, there's also a hunter challenge that you can do. I don't remember if you go into time attack if you still have the time limit or not. Because like obviously in 2 you never did. Once you beat time attack, then it just started increasing it, but you also didn't have like the other challenges, like this challenge, like a race in it. I don't think you ever did a race in Spyro 2. There we go. I totally would have had that too. Like if I can get, no, so close. I bonked my noggin twice. Honestly, if I had only bonked my noggin once, I would have fucking had it. But just like in Spyro 2, you have to find Hunter in the level. But I don't remember if the time limit is active or not. I mean, to be fair, the time limit would be more than enough to find them. Also, I think when you go through those, maybe they, I feel like they changed that a bit. Because like when I go through those things and I turn, I really turn. Like I hard turn. Which is really fucking me up here. Oh god. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, like you, once you go through those, when you like change direction, you're like fucking gone. Like you see how like I changed direction ever so slowly? I don't think that was the case in the original. I'm pretty sure in the original you turn just like you turn normally. Like you had to line up, because like, I don't know if they change, like, I don't like the change. But I can see why they might think people would. Because, I mean, in the original, you had to line it up, right? Because, like, you went faster, but you didn't turn any faster, right? So, like, you had to line up your shots so that, like, when you go through the star, you're already pointed at the next ring, right? Or more or less, right? Because I think you turn the same... I don't think you turned any slower than you normally do. But you definitely didn't turn, like, sharper. Like, here, when I go through a ring, I turn way sharper than I normally do. Also, I don't think the butterflies, or, like, the other racers are ever faster than you. I think you're, like, ever so slightly faster than the rest. They seem to get more of a boost, though. But yeah, I think you're like ever so slightly faster than them, like barely noticeably faster than them. So you do gain on them a little bit. So like once you're in 1st, you're pretty solid. Like obviously they can still go through the boosts and fuck you up, which obviously would not be very good. But yeah, as you can see, catching up to 1st is like absolutely, because I don't. Yeah. Because, yeah, I think, I don't know if, like, each racer goes through, like, a different ring or, like, a different boost, or if they just go through, like, a certain number of boosts. But that was definitely harder than the original. I will say, I don't remember having that much trouble in any of these races. Yay! I really was hoping that they would actually give Sparks a voice. I mean, in those shitty Spyro games they ended up making, where they had David Spade play his voice. I would like to go back to the time attack, thank you. Okay, and it just counts up, good. So, now I need to find Hunter, and I do believe he is, like, in a mushroom, I want to say. Like, he has, like, a little mushroom that's carved out somewhere. But yeah, it's just like in Spyro 2, except where you do, like, little things with Hunter. Maybe he's on one of these islands. Except in this one, you actually play as Hunter. Okay, you want to just fucking... There we go. Oh, there it is. Which I guess makes sense, considering that, like, you switch to Sheila and all the rest of them as you unlock them. So it makes sense, I guess, that you could play as Hunter.
A bunch of sheep and flying saucers just came out of nowhere and started blasting up the race course. Looks like I'll have to hop in my plane and teach him some manners. Look out, sheep! Here I come!
See, now look at this here is what I thought the sheep did. Ah, fucking hell. So yeah, you got one shot. That's it.
Looks like... Look out!
You can get hit once, and the sheep all fire... the sheep all fire shit out the back end of them. And they do heat seek a little bit, I want to say. It's overall not very hard. This plane that you're flying, though, looks fucking massive. Didn't I see a sheep coming here? Did I not? Like, I do not remember this thing being this fucking big. Like, this thing is fucking ginormous. Oh, 6. One more. I don't know where the fuck he came from, though. So I don't know where he's going. I don't seem to have any tricks or anything that I can do. I mean, I saw him come this way once, so I mean, pretty sure they're all on a loop. I guess... Oh, fucking hell. Oh, fucking Christ. I knew I shouldn't have chased him down like that. I knew I should have just fucking looped around. I didn't realize that I could loop around the island like that, though. What? That was fucking... No. That was bullshit. Just gonna do this immediately then and keep my boost going for like fucking ever, I guess. Oh yeah, you can blow up the dandelions. I'm surprised that isn't an achievement. Blow up all the dandelions while flying as Hunter. Hey, prick. Hey, prick. Oh, not fucking doing that again. Not chasing, not following behind them, because they can only shoot backwards. They can't shoot forwards. Fucking blows chunks. This guy comes here. I want to say they used to give you a lot more leeway with the bullets as well. I feel like you have to be a little bit more precise than you used to be. And that the heat seeking on these things may be a little stronger. Oh god. Yeah, like that right there. Holy shit. That came way too close for where he had shot that from. So the last two right there, and I fucked it up. Come on, Jesus Christ. There's one. There we go, finally.
Woohoo! Check it out. The squad leader had abducted this egg.
I want to say that every hunter challenge is against sheep. I don't know why, but I want to say that every time you play as Hunter, you're killing sheep in some fashion. But yeah, that's level complete. I got all 3 eggs. Got all the money. I don't think you get money or gems, I guess, for, you can actually get gems. You may not get gems at all in those anymore, come to think of it. You may just get the eggs. I don't remember if I got... Oh, no, there we go. I did. Okay. Oh. But yeah, that'll be it for this part. We completed the 2 levels and the speedway. So next part we'll complete Seashell Shore, the boss, whose name I think is Buzzsaw, and then we'll do the Sparks level. Now the Sparks level is really weird, and depending on how much they changed it, they weren't all that difficult to begin with. So I mean, we'll see. But let's check out our guidebook. All 100% except for Molten Crater, sitting at 69. Replace idle heads, and the last one. The last one must just be sitting somewhere in there, because, like, yeah, it has to be. Because, like, I don't know. It's weird. I didn't think that there was 2 in there, but maybe I'm wrong. But either way, we have to go back to it anyway, so we'll find out then. But thanks, everybody, for watching, and I'll see you next time.